Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Our beloved Mama Bear continues to say that 7-star Venom and 6-star Scorpion are the two champions that she needs desperately in her roster. And that is why it's ironic that my man GOW Juggernaut sent over some gameplay of his rank 3 unawakened 7-star Venom with 6-star Scorpion plus Red Mags Wolverine, which we need to get this man a 6-star Wolverine ASAP. And, speaking of 6-star mutants, 6-star Iceman. Interesting. This is the Thronebreaker Event Quest Challenge chapter, and we are going to hide our webcam to make sure we can see the power meter of both champions for gameplay footage purposes. Alright, so if you're unfamiliar with this month in the Thronebreaker, it is all about debuffs, specifically stacking on your own offensive side. This is a great reminder that this is a far healthier way to nerf Hercules, where you make him less attractive in some ways to use than someone like Venom or Angela, but you don't actually mess with his kit itself. That is the smart, effective, reasonable way to nerf a champion. That's why nodes like Safeguard work well, or nodes that you immediately get hit with some crazy damage over time like Incinerate or Poison that Hercules is not immune to, so his health goes down to essentially nothing but his awakened ability, which if you start the fight with that, you're going to have to use multiple revives to get the champion down. Chances are, because even gaining power fast into a special 2 is not going to be enough before you get knocked out. So, with that being said, check out all of the different buffs that Venom here has on himself. And then he just casually strolls forward and does massive damage. And I think that Kabam's goal is for 7-star Venom to not just be a cool champion to land on, but be somebody that, especially with the power gain, you're able to just completely, take advantage of with content like this. And I'm not saying he's going to be the best option for people if they've got all of the best counters on the roster, but to have a champion like 7-star Venom where you immediately pull him out of the bin, he does not need to be awakened, and he still immediately contributes to your questing team. I just think that's the kind of story that we should celebrate. Not just on this channel, but every channel of MCOC content. Because we have a lot of 7-stars right now in the basic pool, and even the featured pool and the Titan pool, which is the same thing essentially, that don't just need to be awakened. They need to be taken to a max sig status, like Namor and Void and Falcon. Venom is not one of those champions. He is doing all of this unawakened, and those are the champions I like to champion literally the most on this channel, because 7-stars for so many people, even Valiant players to a certain degree, are difficult to open and obtain. It takes a long time to build up the shards and open the crystals. And so when you finally get to open a 7-star and it's your third dupe of Hawkeye or Rocket Raccoon, it just makes you want to quit the game. But when you get Venom for the first time, it is very exciting. And if I had a 7-star selector now in the basic pool, I would select Venom. I am that confident that long term he's going to be worth it to have on my roster, to the point that I would buy all of the next version of these Cyber Weekend offers, or the July 4th offers, or the spring cleaning offers, if the 7-star selector was a thing. Now notice we have not had, for the last couple of years, 2022, 2023 champion selectors, because I think Kabam realized they lost too much money with that guarantee, but they moved that coding, at least for the moment this is being recorded, to the 7-star basic pool, and that's the guaranteed champion pool we get. Now, they might think we're doing them a favor, but the really interesting thing about it is that now with the Valiant early access bundle, access to these champions, you're getting a guaranteed 6-star every 2 weeks just by purchasing that $100 offer. And so I say that to say that as time goes on, I may consider more those $100 offers, because that's what I'm going to be spending anyway on July 4th for the guaranteed 6-star of a champion. But if I've already made that purchase, I don't have to worry about that being something that I even need. So it's sort of like spending differently to get offers earlier, but also to have more control of it, if that makes any sense. Either way, GOW, Juggernaut. Juggernaut, you are awesome, and so is your 7-star Venom. Thank you for the gameplay.